Him right now before we talk about a little bit more. From Samsung Galaxy Khan, this is Solar.
Like Snoot, one of my favorite Zerg players. Absolutely. Love this guy.
A lot of people here do. But we have to show love to this guy as well. From CJ Entis, this is Bbyong.
Already, as soon as the lair finished, Nydus worm. It looks like Solar had a plan from the very get-go. Even though his build was pretty safe, he's going to go for a Roach Nydus opening here. And this isn't going to get spotted. Bbyong has no idea this is happening yet. He hasn't figured it out. Even though this Hellions could be on the third base, it's almost too late. Banshees are key in defending this. There's Hellbats on the third, so I don't really know. What is he going to do? Is he going to defend? Is he going to try and come back?
He's out of energy on the Banshee. No hiding, nowhere to run. And the Banshee's actually taking a lot of damage from the Queen. A second Banshee coming down from the top is going to help out a lot with its DPS, but obviously with the Overseer, this is becoming a task very, very difficult for Bbyong. One shot each on each of those Banshees from a Queen, and they're both gone.
But there's a third one on the way. The DPS from the Banshees is high. He has to keep these alive.
Oh, the Banshees actually flies over the Queens. It's going to get sniped. Good pick up there from Solar. That was so scary, that high health Banshee. The Roaches are holding. That bunker's been so crucial. Another Banshee taken down by the Queens. A third Banshee caught by the Queens. Solar, he is looking like he's going to bust through here and end this game just as he...
Oh, is he going to get the Nydus? He gets the Nydus.
Targeted down. Great pick up here. Is there enough? No, looks like just the transfuses on the Queen are too powerful. Finally, Solar gets the job done and takes game number 1 away from Bbyong.
And Solar has a couple of plans for this series today. He opened up with a Roach Nydus play in game number 1, and he's going to open up with an 8 pull in game number 2 here on Deadwing. Yeah. And look at the timing of it. Solar's like, oh no, he doesn't got a command center first here. Yeah. And he's hiding. He knows he's in trouble already. And right now, Solar is in recovery mode. Queens and drones with minimal amounts of Zerglings. And I don't even think he's going to build a Roach Warren or Bailing Nest.
Oh, big lineup there. He's got 4 drones already. 8 drones now, and these Hellions are really raining terror in the natural. Oh my god, that's so many drones. He's going to get into the main as well. The Queens couldn't block. They were out of position. And in they come. No creep, no Zerglings, and just drones with Queens slowly lumbering over into the main. 20 drone kills. This is a barbecue, Apollo.
I want to call Bbyong the Punisher after this one. This was excellent, and he's going for more. And this was even without the Hellbats.
He doesn't even need them at this point. That's 28 drone kills.
Maynard, this is game. This is over. Nobody loses 35 drones and recovers from this position. There is going to be Hellbats very shortly. It's 20 supply. It is over. GG. He might just try again. If Solar's going to cut corners and not really build additional Zerglings and allow Hellions to run through so easily, then he can pick up an easier win, or at least a lot of damage.
Such an incredible map for the Hellbat timings. With the path to the third is almost never going to, well, it is never going to be connected by a creep to the natural. It's going to be extremely tough. With Speedlings are the only thing that can get over there in time, and you have 1 or 2 Queens down there. And the Hellbats don't care about that, Apollo. They just barbecue all day. Kind of looks like Bbyong's trying to do the loop-de-loop out of the Overlord vision here with his run by. Oh, the Lings and the Hellions pass each other like ships in the night.
I don't think he saw them. And now Solar has units on the other sides of the map for a counter, but is he going to be able to deal with these units? Here we go.
Here we go. The medevac here is going to help out a lot with these Hellbats. It's actually healing the Marines, not the Hellbats, so they are actually starting to go down one at a time. The herd is still going on into the natural here. This Queen count is actually looking quite good for Solar, but the Marines and the Hellbats with the medevac are so powerful.
He needs to get in a good position so the Zerglings don't get a full wraparound, and he's moving into one now.
Yeah, the drone's been pulled away from the mineral line as that is the next stop for this attack. And yeah, the main is the next. The main is next here for Bbyong as he tears apart this natural. More Hellion reinforcements coming down, which will be Hellbats very shortly. Yeah, another Overlord going down. A heavy supply lock here for Solar. He's in big trouble.
He's in big trouble, and Bbyong's just got to split his units away from the Bailing connections.
That's all he needs to do here. He obviously doesn't have stim. These units are quite slow, but the splits are
wonderful.
They're just beautiful here for Bbyong. And his attack still continues. Just drones and Queens trying to get the job done here. And one last Queen is about to go down. The drones, the sigh there from Solar, dejected as he has to give the third map to Bbyong there. Well played from the Terran. That's
Solar
okay.
Has one last chance.
Yes. He needs to not lose one. If he loses another map, that's it for him. His prospects of saving that face, of being the European hero that he was back at DreamHack Stockholm.
Yeah.
it's just going to be all gone. And Bbyong will be the guy that continues.
And Bailey's need to be morphed instantly. He's got the Spire. So when the Spire is on the way, when that finishes, he's going to be in a good position, but he mustn't take drone losses.
Ooh, Medevac loaded up with a bunch of Marines here, and these are all going to be Hellbats very shortly. The Armory's finishing up now. And it's Hellbat time. The Spire could even be targeted down.
And then you've got the Marines inside the main base just been boosted by the Medevac.
Oh my god, and the Hellbat's just morphing now in a beautiful position, cornering up the button here.
The Banelings, though, the Hellbats are pretty clumped up.
Yeah, absolutely, and here come the Banelings. Oh my god, he lost everything there. The Hellbats are all dead. The Marines still in the main, causing damage, though.
Only 4 drones.
Gone.
Only 4 drones.
Yes.
This is a good defense, and now these Marines should be cleaned up pretty well. The Queens are going to hunt the Medivac. There is a Baneling, which gets a good detonation.
Connection. And he actually has to pull out now. He can't engage anymore.
Good defense. He
Great
doesn't
defense.
die.
Not dying against that attack is amazing for Solar.
And now
he has the Mutas on the way as well.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Second phase.
Yeah. He has to use the gas for the Banelings as well. And a clump of the Hellbats that do take a lot of damage on 3 of them there.
But Mucilus are seconds away.
They are indeed, and it looks like the Hellions are actually just going to go straight Wings of Liberty mode to see if they can get it done this way. They are very damaged, so the Queens and the Mutas can actually finish them up. But how many drones are going to get here? 6 drones! The drop in the main completely cleaned up, no more Marines left, and there go the Hellions, and there go the Marines from that drop. The attack is over.
Good. 7 drones is very good for Bbyong here. But Bbyong is back up to 190 in an instant.
The Overseers are here to crash the party for the Banshees, but the Vikings are higher. So they are the siege tanks of the Sky Apollo, and they are taking the Overseers out one by one. And even if they do detect, which they are, there's not enough Hydras on the ground to deal with the Banshees.
It looks like we're going to have another Terran advance here, Maynard, as Bbyong has played an excellent series, his 2nd international tournament, and he's made a big difference from when he played in Sao Paulo over a year ago now, much over a year, and he's here in the Intellectuary Masters at the World Championship, and he's looking at a 3-1 over Solar.
He does indeed. I mean, these 3 Roaches, this cluster of Roaches, once they see those 3 Thors come up with the Hellbat defense and the Banshees, Solar's going to tap out any minute here, almost guaranteed. I mean, kudos to him for staying in the game and trying to make a fight out of it, but Bbyong, too strong, too much of a scary Terran here. The Pro League beast continues in the world.